I've been in the worst trading slump of my career. Let me tell you, it's been absolutely brutal. In this video, we're going to cover that. We're going to talk about it. But before we do, fam, we're live right here at the New York Open, day trading the NASDAQ. You see my green days, my red days, my full tilt moments, everything that involves me as a trader, you see live right here on YouTube. So smash that subscribe button. Also hit that like button. It's a free way to support the channel. Just tells YouTube, hey, you like this content, and helps me push the video out to more people. Also, if you want to skip the eval stage and go straight to a funded account, TradeFi is running 30% off their straight to funded accounts. You can use code JM to lock in the best deal possible. Also, take profit is 30% off with no activation fee. You can use code JM to lock in that in as well. And fam, with that said, let's get in the video. All right, this slump has been brutal. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been one of probably my worst trading slumps that I've ever been in. I've been on a losing streak, a lot of red streaks. I've blown some accounts. I've put some green on the board, but mainly my accounts have been suffering hard. And so what I've done is I've taken a step back from trading funded accounts, and I have been purely focused on evals while I adapt to this new market, adapt to the volatility, and get my feet back up underneath me. What I've realized, and something that I have struggled with a lot, is that we are in new market conditions, okay? We're in new market conditions. There's more volatility. What worked for me then, it doesn't work for me now, right? It's just not working. I have struggled changing my ways and adapting to this new market right now. I'm starting to come over the top a little bit. I'm starting to get back into the swing of this new market and putting green on the board, but I'm not going to blame it on the new markets, right? My red streaks and everything that I have been doing and causing me to fail has been entirely my fault. It's been purely on me. I've had red streaks. I've gone on tilt and I've over leveraged myself because I went on tilt for being so red, right? I'm human. I can admit it. I've blown accounts, but I also know that I'm a very, very good trader and I can adapt to this new market. And so what I've done is, like I said, I've taken a step back from funded accounts and I've purely focused on evals with Top Step, just getting my feet back underneath me, trading these new markets, tweaking my strategies, right? Because my strategies work. My strategies are gold. They work for me. Now it's just like, it's kind of just tweaking the levers, right? Seeing which lever I can pull that's going to help me better the strategy in these types of conditions. Before we go any further, I created a new Instagram you're gonna wanna follow. Every single day I'm gonna be posting levels, things I'm looking for, strategy videos, recaps. There's gonna be a lot of value on this profile, so you're gonna wanna go click that link in the description and follow it. Let's get back to the video. And honestly, for me, the biggest lever is the position sizing and these stop losses, right? Because this market has such huge swings, okay? We have 50 point, 1 minute candles, 100.5 minute candles. And we have to be aware of this type of volatility. And I have struggled with adapting to that. Okay. Now I'm a big fan of micros. I love micros. I feel like it takes the stress off trading. I would normally get into a position with 5 to 6 micros. Okay. Now I have toned that back down. I'm now only entering with 3 micros to adapt and to have wider stops so I can manage and sit through all of these volatile swings. That's one of the biggest things that I have struggled with right now is the volatile strings, having those tight stops, right? On a 15 point, 20 point stop in this type of market, it could stop you out just like that and then immediately go in your favor. And that's what I was experiencing. I was getting stopped out of my trades and then the market ran in the direction that I was anticipating it running, right? So it's not the fact that my trades were wrong or my ideas have been wrong. It's my execution has been off and has not been right adapting to these new markets. So I took a step back from fundeds, right? I blew my funded accounts with TradeFi. I blew some other funded accounts because, again, I just went on tilt. I'm human. I went against everything that I stand for in trading, right? So I took a step back and I only focused on evals. Now I now have an XFA with Top Step because I got one passed and I'm starting to feel pretty good. I'm starting to get back in the rhythm of trading and in the rhythm of this new market, which I think, again, has been a struggle for a lot of traders. So the biggest focus for me now is I'm going to trade my funded accounts again, but now I'm doing it on very small size with wider stops. And if I get into a winning position, my focus is going to be adding into a winning position, but being ready to kill the trade in profit. At this point, I just want to put green on the board. I'm not going for home run trades. I'm only going for base hits. If I can capture 20 to 30 points on the NASDAQ, I'm going to take my profits and I'm going to run. I think one of my biggest problems also before was I was going for massive, massive trades. Like, I mean, huge home run trades, 80 point, 100 points on the NASDAQ, right? And that really bit me in the ass for my trading, especially with the slump that I was in. I realized that, trading these prop firms and the drawdowns and the daily loss limits and all the rules and restrictions, the only way to win at this game is taking base hits. Even some of the best traders at prop firms aren't going for home run trades. They're going for base hits. They're securing the bag when they see it and allowing those small base hits to compound over time and get them to a payout. And that's purely my focus going forward. I'm no longer going to be swinging for the fences, going for these home run trades. While it was working for me before, now it's just not cutting it. It's not working it. There's too much volatility in the markets and too many wild swings to go for those home run trades, because you could be up 60 points and then down 20 before it rips back up 100 points. So to pull all of this together, right? Again, I was in a big slump. This was my biggest slump of my trading career. If you're going through a slump, if you're red constantly, day after day, week after week, and things just are not working for you, I would encourage you to take a step back from funded accounts, right? There is no rush. Take a step back from funded accounts, go to evals, get your feet back underneath you, and then go back into funded accounts once you have figured out a way to navigate these new markets, because they are brutal. This is not an easy market. It's nice price action because we're getting a lot of swings, but it's not easy by any means. But understand that every seasoned trader, every single trader is going to go through a red streak. They're going to go through a slump. It's just a seasonal thing with traders, and you have to learn how to adapt to it and get out of it and make the proper changes that are going to help you put green back on the board. But we're going to keep this video short and sweet. If you like this kind of content, smash that like button down below, subscribe to the channel to get more to the content, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers. Before we go any further, guys, I've created a new Instagram